How's it going, bros? My name's Beauty Motes. Delectable and enticing. Nom, 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 nom. Motes are used to power up our characters by unlocking record spheres, which may increase our stats, unlock abilities, and even unlock legend materia. If you need a tutorial on legend materia, check out my other guide on legend materia. Motes have rarity from 3-star, easily obtained by various methods, and 6-star, obtained mostly from high difficulty dungeons and missions. 3, 4, and 5-star motes can be used once a character has reached level 65 and can be obtained from the mote dungeons itself. Unlocked by completing Book of Trials 6, where we get to face off against sentient vegetables like the Mandragora Prince, Alaron King, or Onion Queen. But don't let their appearance fool you. These guys can be quite tough if you're not prepared. Always, always, always be sure to check out the boss's info for some key insight. You'll get a hefty reward of motes for mastery and first-time completion. But after that, only defeating the boss within 30 seconds are you rewarded any motes at all. However, this is made easier as these are charge battles. Each character starts off with 4 soul gauge charges, helping tremendously, so something to remember. 4 and 5-star motes can be exchanged with Kite, using lesser rarity motes, 10 3-star motes for a 4-star, or 54-star motes for a 5-star. Our friendly neighborhood thick boy, the Fat Chocobo, is also willing to depart 3 to 5-star motes by satisfying his palate with Geishel greens. And of course, varying motes are rewarded via login bonuses. Imagine there being motes. I don't have any motes here. Just imagine them being here. Now we have 6-star motes, one of the in-game materials, and a bit harder to come by. As stated before, these are mostly obtained by high difficulty dungeons and missions, though login bonuses and special events occur occasionally, rewarding us even more, so be on the lookout for those as well. Once a character has reached level 99 and obtained both legend materia, we may dive into the record board, where we may expend 6-star motes for huge stat boons such as these. Equipable only by the character that unlocks it and requires sapphires, these abilities are the most powerful in-game. These require only half the mats for increasing their rank compared to 6-star abilities, and the effects range from healing medicas, buffs and debuffs, and flat-out damage, some being able to break the damage cap. That being said, I will now show you my method of obtaining these en masse. First, please note, not all characters have an unlockable hero ability or record board yet, though they are constantly being added through updates nearly every week. Okay, so here's the farming methods. Aside from login bonuses, events are the easiest dungeons to accrue these, as some are as low as difficulty as 350. And when the fat black chocobo makes an appearance, we may farm even the lowest difficulty 110 dungeons in this event over and over for Geishel greens, needed for 6-star motes. Next up, we have grade rewards from difficulty 500 plus dungeons through 6-star Magicite and Dreambreaker Cardia dungeons. Grade rewards are great as you don't have to defeat the dungeon to be rewarded, as you only need to deal a % worth of damage to the boss's health. And finally, my favorite method, the weekly and daily missions, the Book of Dates and Book of Weeks. Refreshed every day or week, respectively. These require the player to complete a 5-star or higher Magicite dungeon X amount of times within the allotted day or week. Completing these only requires us to deal at least 10% of a boss's health. You don't have to defeat it. 10%! This is easily doable by suboptimal parties. No need to have the best gear or abilities. Just deal 10% damage to the boss and let them defeat your party. Rinse and repeat until all of the missions are complete for that day or week. Turn on enemy HP % display in configuration to help track this easier. Once you've tweaked your party to deal at least 10% damage, simply auto-run the dungeon your way to a mountain of 6-star motes. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, cheesy cheesy. As far as who to upgrade and how is much more a matter to what you need for your party. Most all characters are viable for in-game, so no worries on diving a suboptimal character, though still take care on who you're upgrading. Look at your character's record boards and make a decision you're comfortable with. I typically choose characters I can use on multiple teams like healers and support. And that's it, some of the best ways to farm motes and everything about motes, at least as far as I know. If I didn't cover something you were looking for in particular, be sure to check out my other guides. It's very likely already covered in another video, and if it hasn't, be sure to let me know in the comments. Bye, I'll miss you.